Hey, this is Chris McGinniskin with another update about my move to Espanola, New Mexico, and my new job as a reporter for the Rio Grande Sun. A little bit more news. I have totally solidified my plans to actually go and visit Espanola before I make my move. I'm going to be leaving, it looks like, on the 3rd through the 5th. The Rio Grande Sun was kind enough to say that they're going to reimburse me for a rental car, and they're putting me up in a hotel casino called the OK Casino Resorts, which will be pretty fun. I'll have to do my best to stay away from the poker tables, but I think other than that, it should be a really exciting trip. I booked my flight, on the internet. I did that just the other day. I got my rental reservations and my hotel reservations the other day, and so I'm really looking forward to that. In the meantime, taking more and more steps to actually get my move ready out there. I've been looking at some hotels today because I think I'm going to break the trip up into 2 days. The halfway point in the trip, which is going to be about 13 hours total to get all the way to Espanola, looks like it's going to be Flagstaff, Arizona, and thanks to the magic of the worldwide interwebs, I was able to find a hotel, which I'll be calling to see if I can get some kind of AAA discount and get that set up, because the more I think about it, it's coming pretty quick. This month is almost over, and then after I make my trip on the 3rd through the 5th, when I come back, that I'm leaving that next week on Friday to actually move up there. So it's coming pretty fast. So I alternate each day between being really excited and being super anxious and stressed out about it. So it just depends on when I wake up. How I feel about it. But so far, again, everything seems to be going fairly smoothly. There's been relatively few hiccups, which is great. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting, making all these plans and just kind of waiting to get stuff done, what have I been doing? Well, since I'm going to be working for a paper, and moving up, into a more professional league of journalism, I decided to kind of brush up on my basics. So I went to Barnes & Noble last night and bought this. Struck and White's Manual of Style, which I figured, since I've been writing for so long and working as a journalist for almost a year, and have never ever read this book, and anyone who knows me or looks at my Facebook posts know that my grammar is terrible. So I figured before I go over there, I should probably read up and study some grammar so I don't look like a total fool when I turn in my first assignment. So hopefully this will help. I started reading it, and I get most of it. What I don't get, I'll have to probably reread it and just watch out when I do my writing. And like I said, hopefully it'll make it look more professional and give it the polish that it really needs. Obviously, if they hired me, my writing was good enough, but I really want to impress them. So hopefully this will help, and it'll help break my crippling addiction to using commas in everything that I write. And having these big long sentences that are just full of commas. But anyway, I'm getting into nerdy shop talk. The other book that I've been rereading to get myself psyched up for my adventure, of course, is this. This is Hunter S. Thompson's A Proud Highway. It's a collection of letters and correspondence from his really, really early years, pretty much from high school, up through, I would say maybe 2000, but this really documents kind of his starting days as a starving journalist, where he was constantly poor, running around all over the country, New York and California, trying to break into the writing business. So they're pretty great letters. He's one of my favorite writers. It's really neat to see, how he was formed and see how he, lived during that time, and it's definitely inspiration for the starving struggling artist trying to make his way in the world of writing, whether it's literary stuff or journalism or whatever. So that is my inspirational book. So that's pretty much it for right now. But expect another update as soon as anything new happens, and as it gets closer, hopefully we'll have some more interesting videos that are not inside this room. Hopefully they'll be out on the road, and have some other exciting stuff for you guys. Thanks. Bye.